Welcome to the Reno Style Show. We have a great show for you today. What TV show in town has a pet psychic? Great show, so stick with us. Now we are with an expert of permanent makeup, Pam Horton. I was going to say Houston. Jeez. Okay, Pam, you are the expert. You teach people how to do permanent makeup, and you were saying that you... a lot of your work is that you fix other people's bad work.
Yeah, there's a lot of work out there that is done by people that are actually inexperienced. And whether they've gone to training, I do have a school locally here in Reno, and whether they go to training and they get proper trained, it's all about continuing education and making sure that your technician or whoever you decide to go to, make sure that they go and get continuing education and up on their, their credentials and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know everything about
I've been doing it for 15 years.
Yeah.
I've actually started in 1994. I have a business in Gardnerville, is my main practice in Gardnerville. I work in Reno 3 days out of the month, and I am contracted in a dermatology plastic surgery center in Tucson.
And you go and do conferences and speak about...
I speak, I lecture, and talk to people about it too. But basically, that's one of the reasons is right now, since the summer's coming and everybody's wanting to tune up their permanent cosmetics, I'm seeing a lot of corrections and actually work that shouldn't even be done. Shouldn't be done.
Well, is it because it's not regulated, or how? Why is that?
It is not regulated. It's not legislated through the state at this time. It is just legislated with the health department, making sure that your practice is safe, just like any other tattooing establishment. But it's just that people think that it's a money situation, and they think they're going to make a lot of money getting into it. But if you're not an artist, it's just like tattooing. If you're not an artist, you're going to hurt somebody, and you're going to damage somebody. Is what happens.
Yeah, because it's very permanent.
Very. It can be removed. It can be taken off as far as lasers now.
Yeah.
And, they do have salt saline solutions that you can do as chemical removers. But honestly, if you're getting any of those things done, it is going to leave a scar. There's no way that you can actually, compromise the tissue like that and not have some type of scarring done to it.
Yeah, so if they're not qualified, don't go to you. Okay, what's the advantage of having permanent makeup? Like, I want to roll out of bed and just look beautiful. You
know what? It's not about looking beautiful. It's about looking halfway decent. You just want to look good. And it's not about looking all made up and done, and you don't have to go that way. You can go extreme cosmetics and permanent cosmetics where you're looking kind of extreme, or where you just look halfway decent. And that's what I tell people. Because with you, being as light as you are and as fair as you are, without any makeup, you're bland.
Yeah, that's why I have a lot of spray tan on.
But I do work with a lot of men. I do a lot of male eyebrows, and I do enhancements for men. And so it's not just a woman issue.
What do you think? What do you do the most?
I do eyebrows. That's what I specialize in, because I do hair stroke eyebrows where they look almost real. Several different colors, make it look a little more textured, make it with the eyebrow, the natural shape of your eyebrow hair. I mean, I deal with some people that come in with, Ronald McDonald eyebrows, and and with me, I'm very blunt. I mean, I'm very blunt with people. I'm very honest. Anybody that knows me knows that. But they come back.
Yeah.
And I cannot have you walking out on the road like that, or out on the street, looking. That
was going to be my next question, is if you see somebody and it's painted on.
I will not do it. I will not do it. I have people that come in, they're straight across, and I just go,
They're constantly angry.
It is. It's bad. It is bad.
That's
bad. It is bad. And women just don't know how to do it. They were never taught. They were never taught how to shape their eyebrows. So what I do is I come in, I go, listen, you've got this, you're not a small girl, and I'm not trying to be, rude, but you're not a tiny little person. You're a little bigger, and you've got these little bitty eyebrows. It's like putting a tiny diamond on a beautiful big setting. So you've got this look that you've got to go, and you want to make everything balanced. So what I do is I go in and I try to, I change them up, and I do it gradually. Just so
eyebrows will give you instant eye lift.
Yeah. And actually, they just kind of, people freak out a little bit. But after they're done, and had a lady come in the other day, they were the biggest paisley eyebrows I've ever seen. And she came in and she called me up, and she went home. Her husband said, "What'd you do?" She goes, "Oh, I went and got my eyebrows." She was afraid to tell him. "I went and got my eyebrows done." And he said, "Oh, they look really pretty." And that was it. That's all she needed. Because they were thinner.
Okay, let's tell our audience how to get a hold of you.
My main office is in Gardnerville. And I do work, I've been there for 12 years down in Gardnerville. And I do work here in Reno just a few days a month. And I am contracted to Tucson. My Gardnerville office is 775-783-1528. And I am there pretty much most of the time. I do work there more than I do work in Reno, but I do come here several days a week.
Well, your makeup looks great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pam. Okay, call Pam. We'll be right back.